Well, this year was obviously a bit different. I wasn't able to do the things that I usually do, for my own mental health, which is go see the guys, have a couple of adult beverages, and go to the ceremony at night and listen to the amazing FDNY Emerald Society pipe band. I couldn't do any of that this year. But as I've told you, my wife lost her father, Vincent Litto, on 9/11. He was a vice president at Cantor Fitzgerald. So I was able to spend the day with her and her family, which is something I haven't done in a long time. And it definitely gave me a different perspective, to see, it's 19 years later and this family, they were all sharing their stories about that day, things that I've heard, but it's probably been about 10 years, things that we don't talk about all year long. And they would, just everyone basically was telling when they finally realized that he wasn't coming home, and to see the vast number of people in this backyard over losing one person, 19 years later, that, I've said it before, that 9/11 is going to affect generations. And I was seeing it, my kids were sitting there watching the TV for the first time, asking questions like, why did this happen? My daughter asked me, you're going to love this one. She asked me if I would be okay if the government didn't lie to us. My 11-year-old daughter asked me that. We had to explain to her that people like me and you, who were there in the first few days, it wouldn't have mattered. But, just that my kids are asking those questions now, and we have to have those tough conversations, I think it was good for me. It was good to hear the other perspective, because I was there trying to save people like her dad, and to know that there were people at home, watching TV with bated breath, waiting for the phone to ring, knowing that we were giving them hope, it makes me feel a little bit better about what we were doing, even though we didn't really get to give many people the phone calls that they wanted.